Question 4C says if the sample proportion ends up being exactly one standard error above the population proportion, then what is the sample proportion? So there's our population proportion, 0.26. Sample size was 78. So given information, P is 0.26, N is 78. And again, we're told that the sample proportion is one standard error above the population proportion. We want to know what P hat is. So to do this, first thing you need is to calculate standard error. So we have this formula, square root of P times 1 minus P over N. If you plug in 0.26 for P, plug in 0.78 for N, and take the square root of all that, you get 0.05. And then I guess to answer the question, you just have to think about this condition. For instance, if I were to tell you that we're looking for a number and this number is 3 units above 10, you would say that the number we're looking for is 13. Kind of the same thing here. We know what P is, we know what the standard error is, and we know that P hat is exactly one standard error above the population proportion. So P hat is the population proportion plus 1 standard error. So if you just plug in all the information we have, this will tell you what P hat is. And this is something you could do even if this is not exactly 1. If this question had said the sample proportion is like 2.48 standard errors above the population proportion, you could do the same thing, P plus 2.48 times the standard error. Or if this was exactly 2.48 standard errors below, you would just change this to a minus. So just think about the condition. You can usually figure it out.